Hey everybody, this is the Mage of Ancients and I'm bringing you another video in celebration of Blue Angel March. Blue Angel March is a month-long celebration of anything and everything that has to do with Blue Angel, one of VRAINS' most popular celebrity duelists. But before we get to today's duel video, if you guys haven't so already, be sure to subscribe to this channel and ring the bell so you stay updated on my latest Yu-Gi-Oh videos. But enough about that, let's get on with today's duel. For today's duels, we'll be taking a look at Trickstars versus Red Eyes. So yeah, we're having a kind of a bit of a problem, and with a paper rock scissors game going on, we really don't know who's going to go first. But eventually, I think my opponent, No More Poppy, is going to win this game. So he gets to choose whether he wants to go first or not, and he's going to go first. Now, the reason why I decided to go with Trickstars is, well, actually I wanted to test out Trickstars just because they're just so good at the burn strategy, and as well as the Duel and Reincarnation lock. But that's not really going to be the case for this first duel. You guys are going to get a real kick out of this. So it's not until my opponent activates his Red Eyes Insight that I find out that he's playing Red Eyes. But what I really don't know is what kind of Red Eyes deck he's going to be playing. He's going to be playing Red Eyes FTK, he's going to be playing regular Red Eyes Guard Dragon. Anyway, he's going to send Red Eyes Black Flare Dragon off of Insight, and he's going to get his Red Eyes Fusion. And believe it or not, he's going to be using Red Eyes Fusion in order to send Red Eyes Black Dragon as well as Speed Burst Dragon to the graveyard. And he's going to bring out his Meteor Black Comet Dragon. There we go. So it turns out that this, I didn't know about this card. I didn't really take a look at this card until this duel. So it says here that Meteor Black Comet Dragon has an effect where it reads, if this card is fusion summoned, you can send one Red Eyes monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard, and if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to half the original attack of that monster. So yeah. Also, since this was summoned off of Red Eyes Fusion, Meteor Black Comet Dragon is treated as Red Eyes Black Dragon while it's on the field. As you can see right here, its name becomes Red Eyes Black Dragon. So yeah, I really don't know what to expect. So he's going to go ahead and send Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon to the graveyard, surprisingly. So yeah, he's going to inflict damage to me. That's going to be 1400 off of Black Comet Dragon's effect. But then he sets all these cards onto the field, and then he activates Inferno Fire Blast. So he's going to target a Red Eyes Black Dragon. Like I said, since Black Comet Dragon is treated as Red Eyes Black Dragon since it was summoned off of Red Eyes Fusion, Inferno Fire Blast can be activated. And so I'm going to be burned for 300 to 500 more. And then this is going to be the play that ends the entire duel on turn 1. He activates a card called Serial Spell. I had never heard of this card. But it turns out that when you activate a normal spell card, then he can discard all of his cards, and then this Serial Spell basically copies the effect of the normal spell that has just been activated. So not only am I going to be losing 3,500 off of Inferno Fire Blast, but I'm going to be losing the rest of my life points off of Serial Spell. And jeez, that really took me by surprise. I don't know about you guys, but that totally took me by surprise. Getting FTK, that was just ugh. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and just go into game 2. And unfortunately I did not have any hand traps in order to combat that Red Eyes FTK, at least on my first turn, or actually on the first turn of that first duel. But anyway, I opened up the second duel with a pretty decent hand. I'm going to be going first, of course, and so I'm going to be activating Trickstar Light Stage, and that's going to let me gather my Trickstar Candina. And you guys already know what's coming up next. I'm going to normal summon my Candina right there, and it's going to let me get Trickstar Licorice. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get Lilybell off of Trickstar Candina or off of Light Stage. As most Trickstar decks go, people would usually run just one Lilybell in each Trickstar deck. But I'm going to use the effect of Licorice to target my Candina and then bounce it back to my hand so that I can special summon my Licorice. And fortunately, I was able to get 2 copies of Trickstar Reincarnation right off the bat, and I also have Disturbance Strategy. Now, the point of this Trickstar deck build that I've decided to go with is to just keep burning my opponent with by drawing cards off of these cards right here, like Reincarnation and Disturbance Strategy. Reincarnation banishes those cards from my opponent's hand, and Disturbance Strategy forces my opponent to shuffle the cards back from his or her hand back into the deck and then draws the same number of cards. So I'm going to end my turn there. Turns out that my opponent is very surprised as to how I am setting all this back row. So since my opponent drew his first card, he's going to take 200 off of Licorice and 200 off of Light Stage. So right there, he's going to activate Red Eye's Insight, and I'm going to chain Disturbance Strategy, and I think I'm going to be chaining the other 2 cards. Oh, no, I'm not going to do that right now. It's been a while since I actually went over this duel. So he's going to put back his entire hand. I think that was 5 cards he put back. He's going to draw 5 cards. And he's going to go ahead and resolve his effect of Red Eye's Insight. He's going to send Black Flare Dragon like that. And he's going to add Red Eye's Fusion just like before. He's going to activate Red Eye's Fusion. And then right now I'm going to chain. I don't know if I'm going to be chaining that. Not sure. Oh yeah, since my opponent drew 5 cards, that he's going to take 1,000 plus 200 off of Light Stage. Oh yeah, that's right. He added Red Eye's Fusion with Insight, so he's going to lose another 200 off of that. 200 off of Licorice and 200 off of Light Stage since he added Red Eye's Fusion. He's going to activate Red Eye's Fusion, and then I'm going to chain both of my Reincarnations. Yeah, so I clarified with him that I decided to let the effect of Red Eye's Fusion resolve. And he's going to banish, I think that's 5 cards. And now he's going to draw 5 more. So I'm not sure how many that was. So he lost 2,400 from there. Hopefully my opponent doesn't have a response to that. Hopefully my opponent isn't able to FTK me just like he did before. Anyway, Meteor Black Comet Dragon is back online. He's going to send another Red Eye's Black Flare Dragon to the graveyard. And I lose 1,200. And, oh yeah, he didn't normal summoner set this turn. Anyway, he's going to attack with his Black Comet Dragon into my Licorice. And I guess he didn't realize that I actually already have 2 Reincarnations in my graveyard, so that way I could just revive my Licorice back. Anyway, let's see, what else am I going to do? So my turn comes around, and a little bit too late that I was able to draw Ash Blossom off of that normal draw. Anyway, I'm going to normal summon Candina right there, and I'm going to add Reincarnation. I would have liked to add another Light Stage just so I can reduce the amount of cards in my deck, but I just feel like that I want to get rid of as many cards as I could. Anyway, I'm going to use Light Stage's effect to target his leftmost set card. And let's see, what else can I do? What am I going to do? I think I'm going to banish Reincarnation in order to special summon Licorice. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Right there. And I think I'm going to link summon off of that. And it's going to use Nightmare. I'm going to bring out Nightmare Phoenix. I'm going to discard Trickstar Lilybell. And this is actually a pretty smart play on my part. Anyway, I'm going to target his rightmost back row with Phoenix. And he's actually going to chain it. So Return of the Red Eyes. If you control... Whoops, excuse me. Control Red Eyes monster, you can target a normal monster and then special summon it. So yeah, this is basically Call of the Haunted for Red Eyes monsters. So here we go. I don't know if I don't know what just happened. Anyway, he's gonna special summon Red Eyes Black Flare Dragon off of Return of the Red Eyes. And yeah, Return of the Red Eyes is basically gonna be destroyed, and he's gonna be able to special summon his other Red Eyes Black Flare Dragon from his graveyard since it was destroyed by my Phoenix. So what am I going to do next? Kind of forgot. So I'm going to banish my other Reincarnation. I'm going to special summon Trickstar Lilybell. So I'm going to go into my battle phase and attack for 800. And that's going to cost him another 200 off of light stage, since Lilybell was able to deal damage to my opponent's life points. And then I'm going to use Lilybell's effect to add Licorice back. And now I'm going to use Licorice's effect to target my Lilybell. Right there. And I'm going to bring back Lilybell. And since Lilybell was added to my hand, then I can special summon it back. And I can attack again. And I think that's going to bring me back my Candina. There we go. And this is a pretty interesting situation right here. So, whoops. Oh, what just happened? Anyway. So, I think I'll go into my end phase. And this is my last turn before my opponent basically obliterates me. So, I'm going to activate another reincarnation. My opponent's going to banish 3 cards instead of 5. So let's see. So 200 off for each card that he drew. So that's 600 plus 200 off of light stage. Not sure what's gonna happen next. Anyway, he's gonna activate Infernal Fire Blast. So I'm gonna be burned for 3,500. Oh, thank good. Oh, jeez. All right. Oh, that's right. I completely forgot about this. So since I targeted light stage, since I targeted that set card, Ring of Destruction, of light stage, it was actually forced to either be activated or sent to the graveyard. I completely forgot about that. I would have given them the choice, but man, I really should have. I should be more aware of all these cards that I am playing. So he flip summons his Mega Dog Marin. I don't know what that does. I should have attacked into that with Licorice. So when this card is battled, destroyed and sent to the graveyard, inflict 1,000 damage to both players. Well, it's a good thing that I did not end up destroying it. Otherwise, that would have been a total nightmare for me. So I'm going to lose 1,600 since Black Flare Dragon destroyed Lilybell. And so let's see. Another Black Flare Dragon that attacks my Licorice and destroys it, but my opponent didn't realize that I actually still had Phoenix on the board. Oh man, this is saving grace for me. So I can actually just activate Reincarnation from my graveyard and the special summon Lilybell, so I can add back my Licorice and then do that whole Lilybell combo again. And I actually clarified with him that maybe he could just attack with a Meteor Black Comet Dragon. But it turns out that he can't because he activated Infernal Fire Blast. So yeah. And I drew a present card, but that's not really going to matter in this case. So yeah. I'm just going to go ahead. He's going to activate There Can Be Only One. And this is going to be this is kind of difficult for me because I think the ruling when it comes to There Can Be Only One is that I can only, if I try and special summon Lilybell and Licorice onto the board, then I don't know. Well, anyway, let's just see. Anyway, he activated There Can Be Only One, and he kind of overlooked that he has to send cards from his own field as well. Anyway, I'm gonna go into my turn and normal summon Trickstar Candina, and I don't know what I'm gonna. Oh yeah, I'm gonna add Licorice off of that. So let's see, what else? Oh yeah, I'm going to banish Reincarnation, and Lilybell is going to be special summoned. It's going to go back online, and I'm going to send Candina, since There Can Be Only One is still online. But at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and attack for game. Lilybell attacks with 800, and then he's going to lose another 200 off light stage. Lilybell lets me target my Licorice in my graveyard, and then special summon it. And I can get back my... I can get back my Lilybell. And then since I added Lilybell, I can special summon it back. Now, I'm not sure if that's a legal play because There Can Be Only One is online. But anyway, even if I wasn't able to special summon Lilybell back, I can just attack my opponent's Marin with a Licorice, and I would still be able to win the game. Anyway, that's it for this duel. I was able to win game 2, thankfully, and without Duel and Lockbird, surprisingly. So here we go. We're going to go into the last game. We just skip through this. And my opponent has decided to go second this time. And my opponent is going to go first. Excuse me. Anyway, going to set all these cards. And for some reason, they decided to play Red Eyes Retro Dragon. So if a level 7 or lower Red Eyes monster is destroyed by an opponent's attack or card effect, and so that way he can special summon Red Eyes Retro Dragon. And then special summon all the destroyed monsters possible in the same position as if they were destroyed. So okay, so that's how it works. I didn't know that Red Eyes Retro Dragon works like that. So in addition, so he could tribute his Red Eyes Retro Dragon and get an additional normal summon of a Red Eyes monster in the same turn. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and try to do the same strategy that I did before. I'm going to activate Terraforming, and let me just fast forward through this. Activate Light Stage so that way I can get Candina. He's going to activate There Can Be Only One again. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and normal summon Candina. And I'm going to get Licorice from my deck. And I have all these burn cards here. Secret Blast. I also have Duel and Lockbird, so that way I can just use the Reincarnation Lock. And I also have Secret Barrel and Waboku that prevents me from taking any battle damage this turn. And my opponent's monsters cannot be destroyed by battle this turn in the same turn. So yeah, let me just keep going. My opponent, I'm going to attack with Candina into my opponent's Retro Dragon. And then I'm going to be able to special summon Licorice off of its own effect, and then going to attack for another 1800, or is it 1700? No, 1600 actually. And 1600 along with 200 off of Light Stage. Oh yeah, 200 off of Candina's attack, and then 200 off of Licorice's attack. Anyway, I'm going to set all these cards right here. Here we go. So I'm going to go banish 3 cards from my opponent's hand, and then he's going to draw 3. He's going to take 600 plus 200 off of Light Stage, and then I'm going to use Duel and Lockbird's effect. My opponent was like, do you run Duel combo? And then he says, that's a yes. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh yeah. So my opponent has to send that card that I targeted off of Light Stage. Or I'm not. Well, I'm not sure what just happened at this point. Anyway. I'm going to... Oh, I got another Duel and Lockbird, surprisingly. So I think we can just go ahead and then normal summon another Trickstar Candina. Yeah, Candina, excuse me. Oh, wait a minute. Sent to the graveyard last... Oh, yeah. Return of the Red Eyes since it was not destroyed by a card effect, then he cannot special summon off of Return of the Red Eyes. It has to be destroyed by an opponent's card effect and not sent to not simply sent to the graveyard. So I'm going to normal summon Candina, and I think at this point I'm going to add Lilybell, and I'm going to special summon Lilybell off of that. I'm going to send Candina to graveyard since There Can Be Only One is still online, and then I'm going to add Licorice to my hand, and let's see. I'm going to target Lily and then add it back to my hand. And then Licorice is going to attack for another 1600 plus another 200 off of Light Stage, both off of Lilybell and off of Licorice. So yeah. What else can I do? Oh, he's going to normal summon his Red Eyes Retro Dragon. And he's going to attack my Licorice, and that's going to go into... Well, I'm not going to lose any battle damage because I'm going to activate Waboku, thankfully. And I'm also decided to chain my Secret Blast as well as my Secret Barrel. I would have liked to wait for my opponent to see if he can target and destroy my Secret Blast, but I figured why not? Why not just activate it right now? So Secret Blast, since my opponent has 3 cards that he controls, then he's going to take 900 damage. And he's going to take another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to be another 1,000 damage off of Secret Barrel. So yeah. I don't know what else he could do right now, but I think we already know what's going to happen at this point. I'm going to normal summon my Lilybell, and I'm going to just go ahead and attack for game right here. And he admits defeat at this point. And that was a pretty fun duel. So all those are actually pretty fun duels. So out of 2, so I basically won 2 out of 3. So yeah. That was a really fun. Those are really fun 3 duels that you guys have just experienced. What do you guys think of Trickstars? Do you guys still like it, or do you think it's just not good as it was before? Let me know down in the comments, and hopefully you guys get to see more Blue Angel March videos just like this. I actually have another Trickstar Duel video that I want to get up for you guys. But in the meantime, I also want to do some ban list predictions, as well as a brief look at what the Marincess archetype has in store for the meta. Anyway, that's it for this Blue Angel March video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video and you want to help support the channel, then be sure to hit that like button, comment below with what other Yu-Gi-Oh videos you guys would like to see, and of course, subscribe and ring the bell so you stay updated. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, and I hope to see you again.